So the first exercise that I do is the cat camel. So this one here, I'm focusing mostly on the thoracic area. This one here has helped to eliminate so much shoulder pain that I used to have in low bar squats. I actually got this exercise from a video that I watched, well, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago from Quinn Henoch on Juggernaut Training Systems, which really helped minimize shoulder pain when I transitioned to low bar squats. So I'll normally do around about like 5 to 10 of these here just to kind of feel a nice relax, especially in this position here. Nice stretch, sorry. So around about 5 to 10 of those before moving on to bird dogs. So this one here is just alternating the arm and the leg while trying to keep the torso very stable. So this one is called an anti-rotation exercise. So it means that you're trying to minimize rotation of the torso, which is awesome. You know, especially if you tend to twist on squats. So I find this one here helps strengthen that component so that when I do squats, I don't really twist as I come up. You know, same with deadlifts, as I'm a mixed grip deadlifter, so this helps to minimize any twisting of the spine when I'm pulling under load. So this keeps it nice and strong. I went to my back last year, so this is one of the exercises that I got from the physio, just to keep my glute med activated while keeping my torso in a stable position as well. So, you know, even though my back's pretty good now, I still like to keep this exercising because psychologically it makes me feel safe before I do any heavy lifting anymore. And, you know, it's good. I feel that it opens up my hips a lot. And it keeps my core activated really nicely as well. So I normally do like 5 to 10 of those each side before jumping into a lunge position where I like to stretch my hip flexors out. So I'm a full-time student, so I do a lot of sitting each day and a lot of reading. So I need to do this one here before I start, especially before I start squatting. So I'll normally go into like a nice lunge position, and then I'll squeeze my butt forward and back, pulsing it around about like 5 to 10 times each side just to feel a nice release. So after this one here, I'll jump on my back. I like to also warm up my hip flexors. So what I'll do is I'll do a straight leg raise on each side, so single leg. This also lets me know the difference between my left and my right in regards to my hamstring length. So this is another thing that actually happened after I hurt my back, is my hamstring shortened up massively. So this is why another big reason why I actually tend to twist when I squat is one will be so much tighter than the other. So if one does feel dramatically terrible while I do this exercise, I'll do like a little bit more release work on that side just to help me feel better, even if it's just psychologically before I start squatting. So after this one here, I like to warm up my glutes just by extending them up. This also helps to, you know, release my flexors a little bit more as well by forcing my hips into a nice extended position. So I'll do like 5 to 10 of these with both legs on the ground. And if they feel like a little bit different, like if I can feel like one's dominating the other, I'll typically do single leg. So when I do single leg, I'll always start with my weaker side, which, you know, in my case is my left leg. So I'll do like 5 to 10 on my weak leg, followed by the same on the right leg. So whatever I do on my left leg, I'll do the same on my right leg. I mean, after this one here, you know, I'll do like a quick stretch. My hips get super tight, and I can't squat to depth if I don't feel loose. Like, I think this is a big psychological side of things for me, but it just helps me feel relaxed by stretching. And then I'll do the dead bug, which essentially is the same as the bird dog, but just on your back. But I find this one here, it just helps me feel my core a lot more than the dead bug. And my shoulders actually get more of a stretch in this one here from going up and down. So I'll do around about like 5 to 10 of these, you know, each side. Just enough to feel everything. Like, I don't want it to be an actual workout, even though this one actually hurt on the day. And then the last thing that I'll do is just a stretch for the glutes each side. So again, my hips get super tight, especially before squatting. I need to give them a quick release on both sides. So I won't do this for too long, but just enough to make myself feel safe to go into squatting, so I don't feel like I want to pull my back out or anything. A huge psychological side of things for me, but you know, if it makes you feel better, then definitely do it. So after this one here, I mean, I'll actually go into my barbell work and start my specific warm up.